Hi guys, it is time for an AT-15 Ace Tanker. I love this tank. If you follow my stream, I constantly talk about how impressed I am with the AT-15. I use it pretty much on the front line. I don't use it as a TD. I play it a lot more like a heavy tank. The armor was a lot better than I was expecting, and the rate of fire on the 20-pounder gun is just amazing. I love this little beast. And I think I'm going to be keeping this even when I finish with the AT-15. I do think I'm probably going to keep it. I'll move the crew into the Tortoise and I'll train up another crew for this tank because I fall in love with it. I very rarely have a bad game in the AT-15. This is a game I played off stream. I've been bringing you quite a lot of lower tier ace tankers recently, simply because I'm going back to get ace tankers and lower tier tanks I missed first time round. But I thought it was time to bring you some higher tier ace tankers, and let's start with the AT-15 in this particular replay. We are here on Prokhorovka, and it's a 62%er, but what's unusual is if you look at the team lineups, it's an all tier 8 game. And I mean all tier 8. I cannot remember the last time this happened. There are no scouts, no RT, no lower tier, no higher tier. Every single tank on either side is tier 8. So that makes it a pretty good contest. And I wish they would do this more often instead of trying to spread the tiers. So here we go. Now the enemy team have a very good 110 driver, Zentetsu. And I've got a feeling he's going to head to the hill. So I'm going to be doing something I would not normally do in the AT-15. What I would probably do most of the time is actually head over to the 2 line and advance slowly up the 2 line. But because their top player is in a 110, I've got a feeling that there's a good chance he's going to go to the hill. And also I spawned pretty close to the hill, and that made up my mind. I'm going to be heading up the hill. I've got a T-69 to back me up, and I've got a 110 sitting on the railway lines. But as it is, most of my teams seem to be heading over to the 2 line, so not that much support over here. I'm starting to regret my decision about now, but because the AT-15 is a slow tank, I really don't have the flexibility to change my mind and decide to head back towards the middle of the map. So I've committed to going up the hill, and that's what I'm going to have to do. Now, the T-69 has some nice burst damage fire, but he's not going to be able to defend a position. Whereas I've got a very, very rapid firing gun. It's really going to be up to me to defend the hill. And unfortunately, the enemy 110 appears in the middle of the map, and oh well, I'm committed. I'm going to have to go up the hill anyway. Alright, so Type 59 appears at the top of the hill. He's engaging the T-69, but our T-69 is focused on a Tiger in the middle. I've got to get up here. So already I'm angling slightly. I've got a fantastic gun arc, so I'm going to angle my armor slightly and get my gun on target. IS-3 appears, I've been spotted, but I get a shot into the lower glacis, and IS-3 bounces. I miss that shot, but do manage to track the IS-3. And IS-3 gets ammo racked by our T-34 in the middle. So I get a shot into the Type 59. And, okay, there's a T-34 up here as well. But we're continuing to work on the Type 59. There's no RT, so I can afford to sit up here more than I normally would. T-69 is a burst damage tank, and he's on a reload now. He's lost a lot of health. So I've got to hold this position. But I decide to move down into a dip here and start using these bushes. No shots on the Tiger. Oh, I had a hint of a shot. I do see the Type 59 I don't think he sees me though. So I'm going to set up an ambush here. I know there's a T-34 and a Type 59. Just need for these guys to appear again. There's the 110. I was hoping he was going to come up onto the hill, but I have a hint of a shot. Get one shot into the side, and he falls back. Is he going to come back? And then I notice that... Oh, there's a VK up here as well, so he's advanced. I try and track him and somehow hit the wreck. I go for a track shot. I think he's tracked, but nope, then he reappears, so I've wasted that second shot. Now I've been spotted. But the VK is sitting side on. They've taken my gun out. I put my gun back in and go back to work, but then the T-34 takes a big shot at me. I check to see where it penned. He went straight through my upper glacis, and I decide to get out of there. T-69 is already running. But T-34 was able to put a big shot into me. So I've lost half my health. And I know that there are 3 tanks up there. A Type 59, a VK, and a T-34. And the T-34 is hull down. So slowly reversing. I'm too slow to make it back up to the railway lines. T-34 is advancing. And I know I'm safe from the 110 and the Tiger in the middle. So now I just need to get my gun up on target. And this is one of the weak points of the AT-15, is its gun elevation is quite poor. Can't get my gun up. T-34 takes out the T-69, but get a shot into him, and then our 110 sitting on the railway tracks takes him out. So I know there's still a VK. No, the VK is dead. There's still one tank on the hill. I'm not quite sure what it is. It must be the Type 59. And then an IS-3 who hadn't been spotted before suddenly appears. He spots me. Aim, and that shot looks as if it went high. And he fires blind, puts a gold shell straight through the front of my tank, and as good as the armor is on this tank, it is not gold proof. So the armor is not fantastic, but it does its work, especially at distance. So I know there's a Type 59 last spotted on the hill. I do not want this Type 59 from flanking me, or I don't want him to flank me. So I decide to head back up the hill, just so I can get my tank against the border of the map. And then a Pershing appears from nowhere. So unfortunately, first shot hits the wreck, Pershing bounces, and put another shot in, but it doesn't do any damage, it doesn't track him. Third shot does actually manage to track him, and now we're going to put our DPM to use. We're keeping him tracked, doing damage. We bounce, and the 110 again eats up all the kills and damage from his sniping spot on the railway line. Okay, IS-3 is advancing. I've been spotted. Get a shot into the IS-3. Type 59 is not in the hill anymore. He's also advancing. And it looks like he's trying to flank me. So, one shot in. We bounce on the front. Again, get another shot in, and I'm safe from the IS-3. Get another shot in, and he bounces. Unfortunately, he's moving too fast. I bounce on his bounce on his turret, but do reload and get the kill. We're up to over 3,000 damage now. IS-3 is ignoring me, and to get one shot in before the 110 finishes him off. Tiger 2's advanced. We get a track shot on the Tiger 2, keeping him tracked, but that shot goes a little bit low. He's a one-hit kill. Oh, that shot goes low again. Gun is letting me down for the first time in this game, but we finally get a shot on target for the kill. So there's kill number 2. We're up to 3,600 damage. And it's 13-9. Now forgive our T-34, he's just being an idiot. So T-28 prototype has been spotted. And again, we're going to work. I hit him but do no damage. But get another shot into his side. And another one. And then the Pershing takes him out. So one enemy tank left, AMX 5100. He's got a kill and has not been spotted. So I'm wondering where he is, but then he appears on the minimap. And I'm never going to get there in time to do any more damage. So there we have it, an ace tanker that I played off stream just while the 5-time event was going on, and logged in late at night in order to just play my grinders. We finished top on XP with 1506 and did 4,492 damage in that game with just 2 kills. The 110 snapped up a lot of the kills I could have had potentially. We fired 35 shots, 31 were hits and 24 were penetrations. Fantastic gun, amazing rate of fire and very, very accurate. We received nearly 3,000 potential damage, received 9 hits, 6 of them were bounces. We spotted 3, damaged 9, destroyed 2, and did 2,488 assistance damage. Really, really solid performance from a really, really solid tank. We earned 52,500 credits from that game on a premium account, and 2,259 XP times 5 for 11,295 XP for that one game. So a nice chunk of XP earned towards the Tortoise. This thing is just an absolute beast. Loved the AT-15. Definitely going to keep it when even after I unlock the Tortoise. And there we go. Thought you might enjoy another AT-15 ace tanker, seeing as my first ace tanker in this tank turned into a horrible, horrible, heart-wrenching draw on Sacred Valley. This one was a little bit more fun, not as much damage, not as exciting as the other game, but I think it showed off the strengths of the tank well. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.